So I'm just reading you guys' comments and stuff like that, kind of preparing for CES and all that stuff, getting caught up because, there's always a million and one things held for review. YouTube's just like that. So I always got to go through and kind of hand approve thousands of comments to just see what you guys are saying and kind of picks out the ones that YouTube obviously got wrong. But it's so funny because this is one of the ones that got held for review. And it's like one of the rare times they kind of hold stupid comments that I really, frankly, don't care if they get approved one way or another and kind of just let sit and rot because they're stupid. And I want to share this with you because this is the dumbest comment of 2022 so far. Okay, if you watched my video about Linus Tech Tips, he's basically talking about how Dbrand didn't pay him enough so that, they can review his work before he puts it out so he can say whatever he wants. Again, if you're not in YouTube, you don't understand how much of a tongue-in-cheek moment that really was. That is not a joke. You guys don't understand what you're looking at because you don't do it, and I understand that side of it. I do, but as somebody who's in it and who gets these offers regularly from a bunch of companies that want to do just that, they want to pay you, they want you to, sell out your viewers so that they can market their products endlessly to thousands of people and have no oversight and no accountability whatsoever. Of course, people are going to be dodgy and weird when I call that out because it's going to cut into their money if you ever get smart and catch on. They don't want you to catch on. The moment you get smart to this, you're going to know immediately that what you're watching is fake news. You have no reason to trust these people, and you should just stop watching them and trust somebody else. Well, what does that mean? If you stop watching them, then there's no reason for them to exist. So I'll go ahead and read the stupid comment, but essentially he's saying sponsors to review. First of all, I have no idea who Damage Storm is. I don't know if it's a second Linus account that he's just using to troll. I don't know if it's one of his trolls. I don't know if it's one of the mainstream AV trolls, one of many of which I've pissed off. It could be almost anybody. I piss everybody off by calling out industry lies and manipulation against average everyday consumers. It's not a popular thing to the people making the money at the top. You know what I mean? It's like calling out Big Pharma. Of course, Big Pharma is going to have a problem with it, right? So he says that sponsors review the videos before they go out to make sure that Linus didn't say anything in the video, that if he did say anything in the video that they could rectify or help him out with a solution, that he doesn't tell a slightly too edgy joke that may be harmful to the company's reputation and things like that, and that he doesn't break an NDA agreement, and then saying that that's a normal practice. This is where we're going to pause. A review, and I'll say this again, a review is literally a company has a product, you give an honest assessment and a report based off of that product's performance. The moment a company now comes in and tries to influence that review in any way at all and try to say, hey, we need a say in that final product that you show our customers, that's bullshit. That is censorship. That is not a review. That is the company bringing you an opinion. You ever heard the expression, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you? That's what they're doing. And I don't do that on this channel. I've had many people try that. I no longer do anything with GoV. They were one of the people that I did sponsored collaboration work with. No payment, just they give me a product. I'll talk about it. Cool. It'll be organic. But the moment they hit me with that, hey, we'd like to review your shit, I said, you know what? You've crossed the line and you're not going to do that with me. And guess what? I'm no longer getting shit from them. But guess what? I have my dignity and my pride and my respect and my soul intact because I'm doing the right fucking thing. But that's me as a person. Not everybody's willing to do that. Some people literally will sell out for money, right? Okay, so then that's the first problem here. They're trying to bring you an opinion instead of letting you just form one about their product. Nobody cares about the company's image or their reputation. If they want a good reputation, they had better earn it by being good and on their A game. But instead, you can kind of get the idea that some people like this idiot here kind of already know that that's not the case. These companies will come in and they'll say, hey, listen, we've got said product. Product A is going to be a total piece of garbage, but you're going to lie, and here's the script you're going to say to your viewers of X amount of thousands of people. It's the game, it's the business that we're in. And it's one of those things that, like, I rebel against and fight entirely because you're not going to tell me what to do on a channel I built up from, like, literally grassroots, like fucking literally nothing to where it is now. And then B, you're just going to come in once all the work is done and you're going to reap the benefits and then sell out and lie and basically sell my viewers shit fucking goods, which is what a lot of these companies try to do. As what? I collect minuscule amounts of money just for what? For what? I don't know. It takes a while of selling out before you get to be the golden boys like Vincent T.O. and Linus Tech Tips, believe me. And it's just like, they've been in the game so long with selling out that, like, they're literally the go-to guys for that. So, of course, I don't have any patience for it. Like, they know they can just send their shit. LG can make a crappy nanocell TV, send it to Linus. He's going to talk it up. It's the best thing ever. It's fantastic, wonderful. It gets a passing review. That's how the game works with these people. So I don't care about telling jokes or all that stuff that could hurt somebody's reputation. And as far as an NDA, if you break the NDA, usually how it works for people who don't know, if you're watching as just a regular viewer of the channel or somebody new, when you get a non-disclosure agreement, it's literally so easy. All it gives you is a date, and you, after that date and time, are allowed to talk about said information and goods. And 9 times out of 10, you send a link over to whoever the person is that's sponsoring your video, and then they'll give you the information, or they'll review the information as everybody else can see it once the video is public at the time it's allowed to be public. And they'll know you're full of shit if the video goes public before that time that they gave out. So needing to review your work to check to make sure you didn't break NDA is bullshit, because you don't need to do that. And honestly speaking, that doesn't make any sense that they would look at a particular product review and need to review a particular product review to make sure an NDA for maybe something down the road wouldn't be disclosed. Because if that's the case, that's a very big Pandora's box to open, because that means that now down the road, any video you make could potentially leak an NDA. So that's total bullshit right there. But again, a viewer, a troll, whoever, just saying the shit, doesn't have any idea of what they're saying. And then the cherry on the cake that really makes this the dumbest comment of 2022 so far, it's a common practice in the industry and is something that you do, okay? It's something that you no doubt do if you actually get any sponsors that will be willing to sponsor your videos. False. Hisense sponsors a lot of my videos through honest, organic work that I do with them. And I've made it very clear. I am not going to sell out. I am not going to lie about your products. I'm going to give you positive feedback. And you know what? I've sent my negative feedback to them as I'm doing the review and letting them know, hey, this is not good, that's not good, that's not good, what's going on? Hey, can we find a fix for this? What's going on with that? I have freaking people that will give me questions to ask Hisense, and they'll give me an answer and I'll relay it. There is a such thing as an honest, open transaction between two parties of information or with information. And again, it's one of those things where you have to find companies that are willing to stand behind their products and know that they make good products enough to know that they can just release product samples to people who honestly review products. Listen, I'm a reviewer. I'm not an advertiser. It's a very different world. I'm an actual expert and professional that knows what to look for to make a product better. And that's why people turn to me, because if you want to know what the truth is about your product, I will tell you, whether it hurts your feelings or not. I don't really care about your feelings, frankly, as a company or as a person watching this video. You need to know the truth, right? That's kind of how we do business. But then you have the other side of it, where you have people that are so used to the cherry-picked information, the censored information, all that crap. And then so when they receive the new information, it's like outlandish to them, and they're just like, oh, you have no idea what you're doing. And of course, many people just disguise it as a joke. Listen, everything that's bullshit isn't a gaffe or a joke, and you got to stop laughing at some point when people say some shit that's clearly something that should hit you with a red flag. So if you've never heard it before, this is how sponsorships work on YouTube, and we kind of gave that out, showing you the dumbest comment of 2022 so far here at Quantum TV. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm completely out of touch with reality. Maybe this is something that most people aren't even going to care about. But either way, I still wanted to kind of address this because it's something that I have seen before. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. And again, thanks for watching. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.